Hi, and welcome back to the channel. Let's talk about Kickstarter, where ideas blossom and wallets tremble. You know the drill. Someone has a brilliant concept like a doormat that is also able to massage your feet while you are waiting at the door. Enter Kickstarter with its crowdfunding magic. People pledge money, creators promise rewards, and everyone's happy. Except sometimes, things not always turn out the right way. I'm not focusing on listing existing scams, since the internet has already plenty of those. Instead, we'll dive into how Kickstarter scams operate from both perspectives, how backers can be scammed, and how creators might also become victims. Let's see how creators can also be scammed. First up are the so-called ghost backer scams. Imagine you have a project. Suddenly, someone pledges a huge amount of money, pushing the project past its funding goal. Wow, that's uncommon, you might say. However, this might be the beginning of a scam, in most cases, of course. In most cases, scammers might claim they need a refund because they changed their mind or their account was hacked. They will say the refund isn't working through Kickstarter and ask you to refund them via PayPal instead. This is a form of money laundering, as they often use stolen debit or credit cards to make the pledge. Another variant of the scam is that they might offer to let you keep their large pledge if you pay for their marketing services, promising that these services will cover the cost of their pledge. Alternatively, they might threaten to withdraw their pledge before the deadline, risking the failure of your funding campaign, and demand that you send them some money via PayPal or gift cards instead. Keep in mind that they pledged via stolen credit or debit card. The second category of scams are the campaign boosting services. When your project starts gaining traction and raising funds, you might receive messages claiming your project was selected out of many. These messages often come with offers for marketing services, like promoting your project to a high-quality list of Kickstarter backers. Next are the campaign consultancy services. Usually this begins with an email sounding like this.
Hey, I thought you might like this article about crowdfunding. Let's get in touch.
The article itself is not that bad, but the real aim of these messages is to get you to visit the website and pay for their consulting service. Next are social media boosters. If you get a message sounding like this,
Hey, we can help you use Facebook better to attract more people to your campaign.
it's most likely a scam. One more, cross-promotion from strangers. If a stranger contacts you and asks you to promote or cross-promote their campaign, it's also a scam attempt. Just walk away. The last one in this category, I promise. These are called exclusive club scams. There's a new website where creators sign up to offer special deals to backers who have pledged to more than 50 Kickstarter projects. The invites for it are all spam emails. Okay, now let's have a look at the other camp, where the backers are being scammed. In the meanwhile, you might get comfy and grab popcorn because it's a long list. The first one is the non-delivery scam, where the campaign gets fully funded, but the creator never produces or ships the product. You get no updates or refunds and end up with nothing. The second one is the bait and switch, where the creator delivers something else as promised, usually something way cheaper. Third one are the overpromised and under-delivered products, where he delivers a low-quality product and you as backer cannot get a refund. Fourth, repeated delays, where the creator keeps delaying production, giving various reasons. Sixth is shipping fee scams. After a campaign is funded, the creator asks backers to pay additional shipping fees through a third-party platform. Seventh are the phantom updates, where the creator continues to post vague or misleading updates to give the impression that the project is progressing. This keeps backers hopeful and prevents them from seeking refunds or filing complaints, while the creator has no intention of delivering the product. Eighth is the stretched goals scam. This is when a campaign sets big stretch goals that promise extra features or add-ons as more money is raised, but the creator can't or won't deliver on these promises, leaving backers disappointed when the extra rewards never show up. Ninth, the resurrected project scam, when a creator who has already failed to deliver on a previous campaign relaunches the same project under a different name. Unaware of the creator's history, backers fund the project, only to face the same lack of delivery and communication. And there are a few more scams like overfunding collapse. Not exactly a scam, but here's how it happens. A campaign raises way more money than expected, overwhelming the creator. Unable to handle the demand, the project falls apart despite all the funds raised. Another one are the fake reviews and testimonials. where the creator fabricates or buys positive reviews and testimonials to make their project look more credible. Backers are misled by these fake endorsements and pledge money, only to find out later that the product is substandard or non-existent. And the last one is the duplicate project scam, where scammers copy a legitimate project's content like images and videos to create a duplicate campaign. They quickly gather funds from unsuspecting backers before the original creator or Kickstarter catches on, then disappear with the money. The age-old question, why do scammers scam? Is it a need for validation? Need for money? Whatever the reason, scammers see Kickstarter as a prime target for a few reasons. First of all, it's built on trust. People go to Kickstarter to support new ideas and take a chance on something they believe in. Scammers prey on this trust, exploiting it for their own financial gain. Kickstarter is a global platform with millions of users, a lot of potential marks. And with so many projects vying for attention, it can be easy for a scam campaign to slip through the cracks. The internet provides anonymity, making it easier for scammers to hide behind fake profiles and stolen identities. But don't worry, dear readers, because what goes up must come down. And when Kickstarter scammers get caught, if they get caught, the consequences can be severe. Well, let me tell you something, a fact. Kickstarter doesn't take any responsibility if a campaign fails to deliver what it promises. Unlike trustworthy sites like Amazon or eBay, Kickstarter offers no guarantee that you'll get what you paid for. Remember that on Kickstarter, you are not buying anything. You are providing angel investment to an idea which you find worthy or interesting, and which you'd like to see succeed. The campaigners promise to try to implement the idea, to get it done with your money, but there is no warranty. So when you back a campaign on Kickstarter, you're taking all the risk. Under their terms of service, the campaign creator has no enforceable obligation. They can take the money and disappear. Kickstarter itself has a dedicated trust and safety team that monitors the system for suspicious activity. This team reviews reports from the community and takes action if they find anything that doesn't align with their rules. They can help you try to recover your money, but they can't guarantee it. If you do back a project, your only real protection is your credit card company. If the creator doesn't deliver by the promised date, make sure to file a chargeback within 6 months. If you miss that window, you're out of luck. Here are a few rules that everyone should follow. Only spend what you can afford to lose. Treat Kickstarter like a gamble. Never use money you need for essentials or savings, only spend what you're comfortable risking. Be cautious with overly successful campaigns. If a campaign has raised way more than its goal, especially for a basic product, it's likely that cheap knockoffs will soon hit the market, often before the Kickstarter version is even delivered. Instead of backing the first attempt by an inexperienced team, you might be better off waiting for a more polished, affordable version, and do your research before investing. The money trail. What happens to funds from a scam campaign? The million-dollar question, what happens to the money raised by a fraudulent Kickstarter campaign? In some cases, Kickstarter might freeze the funds before they're released. If that happens, backers might get their money back. However, if the scammer has already received the funds, it becomes much more difficult to recover the money. There are ways to protect yourself from these digital swindlers. Let's talk about avoiding Kickstarter scams for backers. You wouldn't walk into a dark alley blindfolded, right? The same principle applies online. Here are signs a campaign might be a scam. Too good to be true promises. Be wary of low prices. Sketchy creator profiles. Check their history. Do they have a website or social media? Vague project descriptions. Is it full of jargon? Lack of prototypes or the proof of concept? Overly aggressive marketing. Do your research and trust your instincts. If something feels off, don't back it. There are plenty of other fish in the crowdfunding sea. As for the creators, use secure communication channels and avoid sharing sensitive information without proper safeguards. Additionally, stay informed about common scam tactics and seek legal advice when necessary to protect your project and finances. Final thoughts. Well, people, there you have it. A crash course in the world of Kickstarter scams. We've covered scam tactics, why scammers do what they do, and how to dodge becoming their next target. See you in the next one and stay safe.